Yo, so Cinestill A7iii, a film that I've wanted to shoot for a while, and in today's video that's exactly what we're going to do. Before I got into film a few months ago, I would shoot a lot of digital, sort of nighttime cityscapes, urban street photography stuff, mainly at night, and I would really go for the sort of comic booky, cinematic, sort of neon light style pictures. I got into film about 3 months ago, and obviously I've been shooting a lot of that in the daytime, as you've seen in these videos. However, I was looking forward to trying it out at night time. Obviously when I came across A7iii and saw what people were doing with that, I thought it would be a cool way for me to try and emulate what I used to do digitally, but on my 35mm film camera. So I loaded a roll up and went into Manchester city centre on a Saturday night a few weeks ago and headed straight for Chinatown. Chinatown in Manchester, as it is in many cities, is filled with these like neon signs and a lot going on at night time, so I thought it was the perfect place to start off shooting this film. It's a bit of a shame because originally there was meant to be a full moon event on where there was going to be lanterns across all the streets, and I thought that would be really cool. However, that had been postponed. But we still made the most of it, and there was still a lot going on anyway, as you can see in these images here. I was really happy with not only the halations coming out how I expected. I think that all of the incandescent lights in the shots came out really cool. It had this sort of like cinematic green tint to it, which just added overall to the sort of darker vibe and aesthetic of the film, which I was hoping I would get out of it. It's definitely a different shooting experience to what I've had before. Although 800's like a higher speed film, it's not like nighttime you won't need a tripod high speed. So I took my tripod and I took this shutter release cable, which in the end of the day saved my life. It was only just going dark when we got to town, and I thought I might get away with not using it for a little bit. However, I quite quickly found out by testing some shutter speeds on my digital that I was going to get a lot of motion blur if I didn't quickly put the camera on the sticks and use the shutter release. So yeah, very different vibe to my usual run and gun shooting, but it was definitely something I enjoyed. You had to work the scene a little bit more and take your time. I definitely missed some scenarios where I could have just, if it was in the daylight or if I didn't have to get the tripod out, I've definitely missed some things that I would usually shoot. First time shooting any kind of Cinestill film, and it's definitely piqued my interests in 400D and 50D and some of the other film stocks that they have got coming out at the minute. So I've actually got a video coming up in a few weeks where I'm going to shoot Cinestill A7iii in harsh daylight, because I've seen some cool videos that you can, even though it's a tungsten balanced film, use it in daylight and it can come up with some cool stuff. So keep an eye out for that video and it'll be coming soon. As always, thanks for watching. If you liked the video and if you want to see more reviews of cameras and film stuff, hit the subscribe button just to stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next one.